Welcome to HR360, featuring the most current human resource and benefits information and guidelines and hundreds of downloadable HR forms, posters, and checklists. We make it simple and easy to stay compliant with our step-by-step approach to key areas such as COBRA and how to interview, hire, and terminate. We're on the home page right now. Let's take a quick look at the navigation bar at the top of every screen, featuring the major sections of our site, including employee benefits, human resources, recruitment and hiring, termination, state employment laws, forms, online HR tools, resource center, and safety and wellness. Also on the home page is the column HR News Alert, which is devoted to the most current HR and benefits news and information updated on a regular basis. Another great news section on the home page is States, Rates, and Dates, which features state-related HR news as well as time-sensitive news updated on a regular basis. Another great tool on the home page is the state law search engine. If you want to know about a particular law in your state, simply select your state from the drop-down menu. I'm clicking on Colorado, and now I'm going to select an employment law. I want to know more about continuation of benefits, so I click on the drop-down menu and choose continuation of benefits, and then hit the Go button, and here is all the information I need in seconds. Now, one of the best ways to get right into our site is to simply put a search term in the search window that is at the top of every page. So let's say I was planning on interviewing candidates for a position, and I wanted to know more about questions that I can ask during the interview. I go to my search window and put in interview questions and click on the search button. And as you can see, the search results comes up very quickly, and you get a great overview of all the variety of different information associated with interviews. The Google-like ranking on the left means the more frequently the search term appears, the higher up the ranking. Employee benefits is one of the most popular areas of HR360. Here you'll find a complete range of government-mandated information and forms related to employee benefits. In our left-hand navigation, we feature all the major employee benefits topics that can impact your business, including cafeteria plans, COBRA, FMLA, healthcare reform, leave and time off, and so much more. Let's take a look at the COBRA section first. Here you can immediately see all the important areas, including COBRA claims, COBRA qualifying events, paying for COBRA, and all of the very important COBRA forms and notices. I'm just going to quickly click on COBRA steps to show you how we simplify the many different steps involved in the COBRA process and provide the information you need in a fast, efficient way. So as you can see, whether you have a new employee or a qualifying event, electing COBRA, or events that extend COBRA, the chart is there to help you guide you through the process. You just click on the step you want, and the information is ready for your review. The healthcare reform section features the most current information, guidelines, and model notices available, including a summary of key provisions, grandfathered plans, and the small business tax credit. HR360 provides information that's easy to understand and use. As an example, when I click on the small business healthcare tax credit, we see all the information written in an easy to understand format, and all the updates are always at the top so you can easily see the most current changes made to the laws. Employee benefits and associated laws and requirements can be very complicated. HR360 is there to make the process easy to understand. The Human Resources section of HR360 covers all the major areas you need to know in order to help effectively manage your HR needs, including discrimination laws, employee pay, employee records and files, federal postal requirements, how to plan your workforce, and so much more. First, let's take a look at employer records and files. Here we tell you the type of documents which should be kept in an employee's personnel file and what should remain in a separate confidential file. We also provide important federal law guidelines as to what types of records should be kept and for how long. Our sample personnel forms will also help you to efficiently organize and maintain your personnel files. Next, we have performance reviews, which gives you everything you need to make sure your performance review process is a success. Here we give you guidelines and tips, as well as how to conduct the performance review meeting and guidance for following up to the performance review. Our human resource section is like having your own mini HR department just one click away. Recruitment and hiring provides you with a step-by-step process for recruiting and hiring the best employees for your company. This section includes such important topics as background checks and how to interview employees, as well as how to organize your entire new employee orientation or onboarding program. I'm just going to quickly click on the onboarding program, and as you can see, this is an excellent way to get your employees started on the right foot and giving the best impression as they begin their new position with you. We also have an extensive range of sample job descriptions and guidelines for developing a job description that will help you recruit effectively. So when you are ready to hire a new employee, simply access HR360 and you will get the information, forms, and guidelines you need to get the job done. HR360's termination section provides the information, guidelines, and forms to help this very sensitive process go smoothly, as well as to protect your company from possible employee lawsuits. Let's take a quick look at some of the very key areas we cover, including disciplining employees, employment at will, exit interviews, and termination meetings and policies. I am going to select disciplining employees right now. And as you can see, HR360 features major steps for developing your discipline system, including establishing a workplace code of conduct. We also highlight how to implement a step-by-step approach to disciplining, which includes a number of verbal and written warning notices. The termination section is one of the most important areas of our site. Every employer should review this section to get a solid understanding of the termination process. If you're interested in your state's employment law information, simply click on our state employment law section and you're ready to go. Here you'll find a list of all 50 states, which can be accessed by clicking on a state in the left-hand navigation or by clicking on a state image in the interactive map. Right now, I'm going to use the map and I'm going to click on California. As you can see, we have a great selection of very important state employment laws such as continuation of benefits, family leave, minimum wage, and employment posters. Now I'm going to click on continuation of benefits. As you can see, we cover all of the continuation of benefits laws related to California. In this case, it's called CalCobra, and we give you a great way to really view all this information with just one simple click. Now I'm going to choose a few more laws such as family leave and new hire reporting. So what you have on HR360 is both a comprehensive view of federal laws and requirements as well as state laws. The Forms and Policies section of HR360 is one of the most popular areas of our site. Here we feature over 500 downloadable sample forms and checklists. Let's take a look at the left-hand navigation where you can see the 18 major categories of forms. Now we're going to take a quick look at our downloadable and customizable sample employee handbook. I'm going to click on the sample employee handbook and scroll down a bit. As you can see, there are areas where you can customize the handbook, and we have special employer notes that provide insights and information about particular sample policies. It's a great way to get started on developing your company's employee handbook. Now, let's focus on the new hire and recruitment forms. As you can see, we have a comprehensive range of forms from background checks and candidate evaluation forms to new hire forms, including employment applications and new employee orientation checklists. Now, let's look at the termination form section. Our forms cover many aspects of the termination process, from discipline warnings to exit interview forms and checklists to termination meeting related forms. So the forms section is an excellent way to obtain all those HR forms and support tools that will help make your job so much easier. The HR Tools section of HR360 features exceptional online tools, including the Job Description Developer, and it's so simple to use. With our efficient tool, you can develop a professional job description by just following some simple steps, which include choosing from our online job descriptions, checking off key tasks or adding your own, and within minutes, you are ready to print out your own job description. Our system also features a salary benchmarking tool, which provides you with the average annual or hourly salary for over 800 positions in every state. It's so simple to use. Just select the position and state you are interested in, and within seconds, you'll have a report that provides the average annual and hourly salary. HR360 also features the Steps to Success section, which provides a series of how-to interactive guides that are designed to help simplify and streamline such key areas as COBRA and FMLA, the hiring process, involuntary termination steps, and performance review steps. Let's take a quick look at one of the interactive guides. I'm clicking on Hiring Process Steps, and as you can see, all the specific steps involved in hiring a new employee are clearly displayed. I just simply click on each step to get a clear understanding of how the process works, as well as important guidelines I should follow. Resource Center is one of the most valuable areas of HR360 in terms of providing benefits information and resources for your review. Let's take a look at the left-hand navigation and see what's available. We have Department of Labor or DOL services by location, and we have a great summary of important federal laws covering discrimination, employer taxes, health and benefits, and labor and employment. This section also features a range of glossary terms, from healthcare benefit terms to workers' compensation terms. So when you need additional resources or information, simply click on the Resource Center and you are ready to go. The Safety and Wellness section covers OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Act, a law which helps all employees stay safe. As you can see, we provide extensive employee safety information from special OSHA small business programs, electronic tools and resources, publications and posters, and record keeping. And our special Health and Wellness section features step-by-step health and wellness programs that employers can sponsor, including stress in the workplace and special walking programs. We all know how important employee safety and wellness are in the workplace. This section will help keep your employees safe. Thank you for joining us on our tour of HR360.